It is my pleasure to welcome you to this extraordinary celebration tonight. This evening, we will honor and celebrate some very special people who through PCI have changed the lives of millions of children and families around the world for the better. You will meet the Hoehn and the Zable families who have been involved with PCI from its earliest days here in San Diego. They have traveled to PCI programs throughout the world with their children, ensuring that a new generation understands the importance of giving back. We will also honor 3 remarkable educators: David Moseley, Susan Nordinger, and Carol Jensen. We will recognize them for introducing young people right here in San Diego to the world. They have encouraged their students to give back through participation in activities such as our Walk for Water event every spring, which raised over $100,000 last year alone.
Talk to us about this fabulous event. We're here at the Gala, 400, 500 people tonight. What's your favorite part of the Gala?
Well, I think the favorite part is the fact that new people come to this event every year, new additions, and with it comes the opportunity to expand the story about PCI, to build a stronger and more diverse donor base, and more importantly, to also share with the audience the achievements, the accomplishments, and the advancements that PCI is making.
I want to know a little bit about what made you get involved with PCI.
I used to work for PCI, so it was a really easy decision.
So I know a lot of it is being an educator. I mean, you're really getting kids involved and helping with education. How do you feel about that?
Well, we feel our kids today are going to be citizens, they're going to be dual citizens. They're going to be citizens of the United States, but they're going to be global citizens as well. So we want to make sure that we expose them to as much of the world as possible and train them to be good leaders, good global citizens, and have global awareness.
PCI for us has just been a perfect platform for helping the kids understand the world, see their place in the world, understand their ability to make a difference, whether it's been leadership positions with Walk for Water or participating in Walk for Water. But we've also been really fortunate. I've taken kids, we've done 4 different service trips to Nicaragua with PCI, and then also one to Tanzania. So taking the kids in the field and meeting the men and women that work at PCI, you can't teach that at home. You can't teach it in a classroom. You have to go and experience, and that's what's been amazing for us with PCI.
I want to know what made you guys get involved with PCI.
Well, I have to say my dear friend Stephanie Zable, who had been very involved with PCI, invited me to come along, and I did, and I liked it, and we kind of did some things with hands, and then Stephanie and some of our girlfriends went on a vision trip, and from that moment on, there was no looking back. We're just sold on PCI and the great work they do and how they do it. Got my girls on a couple of vision trips, and it's life-changing. It's amazing.
Well, I have been associated with PCI. I had the opportunity 30 plus years ago being introduced by Bob Driver, who was a leader with PCI when the only country they were doing business in was Tijuana, Mexico. And it's wonderful to see how this has all grown and how they've moved on in the world. And I think it's fabulous that my girls have been able to participate in this world organization.
I know you've been a sponsor for a long time with PCI. What made you get involved?
We know that PCI is like the greatest kept secret in San Diego, and I want to make sure that the community knows about the good work that PCI does, not only for San Diego, but globally.
PCI does not run from danger, does not run from challenges. When the Ebola epidemic was at its height in West Africa, and many NGOs withdrew their people in fear and ran from the dreaded disease, not so PCI, which ran right into the middle of the epidemic and saved so many lives.